Hello and welcome. In this FreeCodeCamp JavaScript algorithm video, I'll be taking you step by step how I solved the assorted union challenge on freecodecamp.org. I solved this challenge in 5 easy to follow steps, but before I get to that, let me explain the challenge a little bit. You will receive an unknown number of arrays, and your task is to return a single array of only unique values within those arrays. In other words, the values can't repeat. The steps I took are as follows. I put all the arguments into one array and concatenate them in order to create a single one-dimensional array. I used the spread syntax with a reduce method for this. Then I wanted to go ahead and filter out all the non-unique values from the array using the filter function. I did that by checking if the index of method returns the same number as the index of the value I'm looking up. And to accomplish this, I used all 3 arguments that come with the filter function. So now that you know the steps you need to take to solve this one yourself, go ahead and give it a try, as that's the truly best way to get better, and I'll just get down to coding now. So as you can see, I have only 1 argument available here, but 3 arguments have been passed into the function. What that tells me is that I can't be sure how many arguments will be used. Sometimes it could be 3, other times it could be less or more. There could be 100 of them, for what I know. It's basically dealer's choice. So instead, I'll remove this argument completely, but to show you what it means, it's like if I return this argument, it only gives me the first array. If I want to get the other one, I'd have to create another argument here, return it, and then I can have the second array. If there is 100 arrays passed into the function, I can't really prepare for that, can I? So there is also such a thing as arguments object. I can return it here and show you this is what it looks like. So I want to put this into an array, but if I do it like this, it's just gonna return me the same thing, but it's encapsulated in an array. So I'm gonna use a spread syntax from ES6 to do that, which basically puts it neatly into an array, just like it was entered here. Now I wanna combine them as a single array. I don't want them to be just in separate arrays. I just want it to be one nice flat array, just as plain as it could be. So I'm gonna use the reduce method for this, and I'll just pass in 2 arguments here. It doesn't have to be A and B, it can be whatever you want. And I will run the concat function and pass B as the argument. So what it's gonna do is just gonna combine those arrays, and I'll have a nice one-dimensional array left. Okay, so everything's going according to the plan. Now I can move on to filtering the array out of all the non-unique values. The filter method, like I said before, takes 3 arguments. The first one is the item you're on right now, because filter method works just like a loop does. It iterates over all the items within an array and it does something to them. So the first argument is the element you're on right now. So I'll just call it item. Then the second one is the index, and the last one is the array you're filtering now. So I'll be using the arrow function syntax again, and what I want to do here is I want to call the index of method on this array and check what is the index of the item I'm on right now. And I want to say that I want it to be equal to the index of that item. So basically what it means is, let's take this one here. Let's say we're on that item right now. It's gonna check the index of that item. We can see that the index of that item is 5, but index of method is gonna return the first occurrence of what you're looking for. So it's gonna return the index of this one, which is 0. So 5 is not equal to 0, so it's not gonna put that 1 into our new array. So we're done pretty much. Let's just see if it works. And it does. I hope this helped. Let me know if you had any problems or if you did it differently. I'm always interested, and I will see you in the next video.